Hi, everyone. My name is Matthias. I'm Vendor Alliances Director at Exclusive Networks. And today I have the great pleasure of being joined by Bogdan. Bogdan is the Director of Channel and Partnerships for EMEA and LATAM at Docker.
Well, good morning, Matthias, and good morning, everyone. And thank you very much for having me here today with you guys.
Yeah, pleasure. And recently we've brought Docker into the Exclusive Networks portfolio because we see real demand and real partner potential. So now we want to make sure that our reseller partners understand exactly what Docker sells and what's in it for them. So question number one would be from my side, many partners still think Docker is actually just a developer tool. So let's start with that big one. What does Docker actually sell today?
I love that question, Matthias, and it's a fair conception. It's actually a question we hear often. Docker has evolved well beyond a developer laptop. Today, we help enterprises standardize developer environment and secure their software supply chain. And we're expanding into AI-powered development. Companies are already using AI agents to write, to test, and to deploy code. Docker is at the center of that shift and how agents connect to tools and services to how they run safely. It's the same problem, Matthias, that Docker solved for containers, now applied to the agent era.
All right, understand. So why is that important for resellers? Where exactly is the actual commercial opportunity?
Great question again. The opportunity for a reseller goes well beyond licensing. Yes, it's that piece where you get the license and the margin and all that, but honestly, it's well beyond that. On the core platform side, partners can lead with Docker business subscriptions and layer in services around environment standardizations, CI/CD integration, Kubernetes advisory, and software supply chain security. That's a strong combination of recurring subscription revenue and a high margin services. The AI angle now opens up a new conversation entirely, which is super exciting, Matthias. Most enterprises right now are trying to figure out how to adopt agentic development without compromising security, which is critical. And that's a real business problem. And partners who have a clear answer, developer gets speed, security gets control, are going to stand out.
Yeah. So Bogdan, now that Docker is actually part of our portfolio, why should resellers care?
Well, simply because Docker sits at the center of that software gets built, right? 91% of companies run containers in production. So the install base is already there. What changed is the conversation. Partners can revisit accounts that already rely on Docker and discuss governance, security, and supply chain capabilities they may not have fully adopted yet. And they can open up new conversations with security leaders who are actively trying to unlock the agentic development without giving up on control. That's timely, high value discussion, and Docker gives that partner the story and product to have it.
Well, thanks so much, first of all, for joining us today, Bogdan. That was a really good, short conversation. I think it's pretty obvious that Docker brings real revenue potential for our partners, and we want to make sure that everyone knows how to leverage it.
Well, absolutely, Matthias. And we're also super excited. And that's why we're running two live sessions on May 20th at 10 a.m. for the DACH market and at 1 p.m., sorry, for the Adriatic. And we'll cover the opportunity, customer signals, and how exclusive networks helps partners win with Docker. I'm absolutely looking forward seeing you there and everyone, and it's going to be an exciting time for Docker and exclusive.
Indeed. Hope to see you all there. Thanks,
Thank
Bogdan.
you. Thank you.